okay?
Yep.
Okay. Terence didn't shoot it that well, and he didn't get a lot of second chances, but you're a tough out. How do you think the game went, and what do you think it turned on?
First, I want to take my hat off to Coach Pearson, Minnesota Duluth. They came out and played a really good game, well-coached team, hard-playing team. And tonight they got the win, so you want to take your hat off to them. Secondly, I just want to say thank you to all of the Catawba community. We really felt the support. We had a lot of people here show up for us, and we really felt that, and we appreciate that so much. And we just really wanted to represent them to the fullest. In terms of the game, to me it just was a hard-fought battle. We didn't get shots to fall. I feel like if we would have made some baskets, maybe we could have changed and shifted some momentum. We wasn't able to do that tonight. And that just kind of seemed like that's how the game went. We didn't get the ball in the basket enough, but we gave ourselves a chance. We kept fighting, we kept scrapping, and I'm just proud of this team. We show no quit. I think we represent our families and our community well, and I'm not holding my head down one bit. I'm proud of this team for everything it was able to accomplish this year.
Well said. Any other questions anybody has, either coach or players?
Starting with Brendan Beal from the News Tribune in Minnesota. In the second half, you guys started 0 for 12. I think it was. What were the ways that UMD was able to take you out of what you wanted to do offensively?
I think they were doing a really good job of playing kind of in the gap defense, kind of making it hard for us to drive downhill. If you've seen us play all year, that's been a big strength of ours. We're able to get to the basket. They were doing a good job of helping and recovering. And, it's well scouted at this time of the year. Teams know what you're doing. It's hard to hide. Teams are really good. You just have to go out and execute. And, they were ready and they got it done tonight.
What was your game plan going into tonight as it related to Brooke Olson? Do you feel like you were effective? Did it feel like it went to plan?
She's a great player. There's some players that you can't stop them in a sense. We wasn't focused on really trying to stop her because, she's a 3-level scorer. She can shoot from the 3-point line. She can score down low. She can face up, take off the dribble. So we knew it was going to be a 40 minutes worth of work. But what we didn't want to really do was kind of allow the other players to score a bunch of points. We didn't necessarily worry about trying to shut her down and stop her. We was going to play her hard, make her work for everything, and try to, take some of those other players away. She's a really good player, and, it showed tonight.
For Ms. Downs, you made that 3 early in the fourth quarter, kind of broke that drought. Do you feel like you guys were starting to get it going from there? It seemed like things were working a little bit better, but what were the things you felt like you guys were doing well as a team?
Yeah, so obviously we wasn't shooting the ball well, but we were still just trying to swing it, get in the inside, and drive hard still. The 3 in the fourth quarter beginning, it was momentum, and we thought we had some momentum on our side, but anytime, as soon as we thought we were getting going, we had a call against us or something, and it just threw us off. But we tried to stay locked in, which was hard, but we were locked in all the way till the clock went off. So I would just say I think we gave it our best fight. They were good. They gave us their best fight too. But
and just for you guys, anyone can answer, all three can answer. Just what does it mean to represent your school in the first Final Four of your guys' program?
Oh man, it means everything. It's been an amazing journey this whole season, but to get to this level, to get to this stage, to do something that no other team has ever been able to accomplish, not just at Catawba, but also in the SAC, it's amazing. It's been a magnificent ride. It didn't end the way we wanted it to, but I think when we kind of get back and settle down a little bit, we'll reflect on this year and we'll really find a way to appreciate it more. Esteem right now.
I think we set the standard for Catawba my freshman year. We had a losing season, and ever since then, we've progressively gotten better. And I think we just set the standard for future teams. Like, it can be done, and if you work hard, you can achieve your goals that you want. Everyone dreams of going to the national championship. We're one game away from it, so I think it represents that it can be done, and it can be done at Catawba.
My last question is just, how do you feel the pressure defense worked, and what about Thiessen 32 made it tough to break her down and to kind of take away some of what they were trying to do to press break?
I think our pressure defense was effective enough. Like I said, I think we turned them over 15 times, and even if we didn't get a turnover when we were able to apply pressure, we still made them work to get the ball up the floor. Like I said, at this level, teams are really good. So you can't expect to get turnovers and press everybody. So they had a good scheme. They made it hard to see our slides. They was changing up the number of players on the side of the court in a game. You have 3 on this side for a second, and you look up and it's 3 on this side. So kind of get us out of rhythm. So they did a good job of keeping us off balance. But I think our defense was solid. Like I said, if we made shots, even a different game, emotions come into the game a little bit different when you're making shots. So take our head off to them.
Last question from me, and once again, anyone or all can answer. Just what has your time in St. Joseph been like? And I've talked to a few coaches this week that said that even the community support of just coming to watch women's basketball because they care has been great. Can you guys talk about community support and the Civic Arena and just overall your experience here in St. Joe this week?
Yeah, so our President Nelson came today to watch us play, and we had our band and cheerleaders come to the games here, and we had the support of our family and friends, and I think it meant the world to us. It made it feel like a home game in a sense, and I don't think we would have gotten this far without that support. And earlier in the week, we went to a local middle school here and to interact with the kids and show them what it's like to be a collegiate athlete was amazing. You could tell they looked up to us, and I think it just showed that this future could be possible for them. So our time in St. Joseph was amazing, and I think it was everything that we needed.
All right, I think we're going to, go ahead, I'm sorry.
For both Janiya and Mercedes, talking to you young ladies over the course of your time at Catawba, I know you're going to be successful in your future careers. What can you take away from your time in Catawba basketball that's going to help you be successful?
I want to say we've been through a lot. Mentally, we're tough. It's always going to lead to us on the outside life, though, because we've never given up. You see athletes that can't even do what we did. Mentally, though, just mentally. Because it's hard, doing school, managing school, being on trips, and still just trying to be the best basketball player you can be. And so, I feel like me personally, I've taken a lot. I know I can get through anything. It's made me a strong woman. So,
piggybacking on what Janiya said, I think it teaches you how to handle adversity. You're always going to be faced with challenges in life. Sports helps you handle that. It also teaches you how to manage different relationships on a team. You're coming from every aspect of life, and your team becomes your family. So I think it teaches you that as well, how to love and hug on one another and deal with those relationships, because you're going to do that in the future when you get a job. You're going to meet people from different walks of life, and I think it teaches you how to deal with that.
Anybody else? Terence, I'd like to invite you back next year if you want to come. We would definitely welcome you, okay? Thank you guys for your time, and great season.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.